All right, we're going to deconstruct atheism. This is going to be a multi-part series, so let's just get right into it. What is atheism? Atheism is the belief that God does not exist, or some people define it as the disbelief in God's existence. So, what exactly is it? What leads people to be an atheist? I'll kind of share a little bit of my story, that what kind of led me to be an atheist might actually be similar to what led you to be an atheist. For me, it was just noticing the inconsistencies of religious thought, and it was just kind of noticing the inconsistencies with the idea of a loving creator with the concept of hell and evil. I just couldn't really wrap my mind around that until I started studying and branching out into Eastern thought and spirituality. And I noticed that a lot of atheists, what really disgusts me is that I see a lot of them probably as closed-minded as fundamentalists, which kind of really rubs me the wrong way. Like, whenever I have discussions with atheists, whether it's online or in person, I notice that what really turns me away from religious folks is the same thing that turns me away from atheists, and it's the closed-mindedness. And I remember having that in myself, because I just really did not want to believe that there's any truth to religion, and part of that was me denying God, because if I admitted God existed, then for some reason I was afraid that would tumble down and make me admit that there's some truth to religion. And the thing is, as I studied more and more of spirituality, I started to realize that there is truth to religion. There is some truth to it. It's just mankind has corrupted it in groupthink, ideology, confirmation bias, all this different stuff. But in a way, I see the same problem in politics. I mean, you're going to have this same issue in even science, politics, religion, of closed-mindedness, even atheism. And the thing is, to break out of that is to first see that you're using your skepticism misguidedly. You're using it to deconstruct religion and God, but you're not using it to deconstruct your own atheism. And I think part of you wants to disagree with me and, straw man me and all this different stuff, but I really want you to consider to open yourself up. If you want to grow out of atheism, if you want to see that there's a level above atheism, postmodern, even above postmodernism, then you might want to consider having open-minded skepticism and using that equal-handedly. So that's it for part one. Part two, we're going to discuss some of the issues with atheism and breaking that down, some of the contradictions.